Hey, greetings. Brent Long from Long on Life. I'm out here floating around on my pond out here at Long Haven Retreat. It is a beautiful afternoon. I've got on my always content, never complacent shirt, and I'm doing myself a little bit of fishing. I'm not fishing for fish, I'm fishing for men and women, namely in the marketplace. Men and women who are content or trying to be content, but never complacent. They're not satisfied. They're content with where they are. They're content with the role they have. They're content with the position that they're in. But they also know that they are not satisfied to just sit there and do nothing. You see, I've been asked to kind of put a video together to maybe help out with some coaching. What would it look like to do some expert coaching? Well, I don't know if I'm an expert. I do know that I've done a lot of coaching. I really loved to coach football many years ago, and now I love to coach salespeople and sales teams and owners of businesses. That's what I'm fishing for. I'm actually fishing for owners of businesses and sales leaders who are content but not complacent. I've got two questions that I want to focus on today. I want to walk us through these two questions today. I call this two-question coaching. Works in sports, works in music, works in the marketplace, works in the business world. It works. It works. It works in my marriage. Two-question coaching. Anybody can learn this. Anybody can learn two-question coaching and apply it very, very quickly in your life. All right, now, a couple things. Question number one can only be answered yes or no. That's the rule. Yes or no. Question number one can only be answered yes or no. Question number two relies on the truth of the answer to question number one. Okay, so that's the rule. Now, two-question coaching. Ready? It's pretty simple. Question number one. Were you happy with the outcome? Whatever it was. Argument with your wife, conversation with your husband, sales call, leadership meeting, a presentation, whatever it is. Doesn't matter what the topic is. Were you happy with the outcome? Yes or no? It's yes or no. There is no, I think so, maybe, kinda, sorta. No, those are unacceptable answers because you got to get to the truth. And the truth is you were either happy with the outcome or you weren't happy with the outcome. And we're going to stick to the truth part of that, right? Because question number two relies on the truth of how you responded to question number one. And question number two is, regardless of what your answer to question number one is, yes or no, what would you do differently? Now you're coaching. Now you're having them examine their behavior. Now they're looking at, I had a pretty good sales call. Yeah, it's pretty good. Was I happy with it? It's pretty good. No, I need a yes or a no. Yes, I was happy with it. Great. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're happy with it. If you could do it again, what would you do differently? Now I'm forcing them to think. I want them to get inside of examining what they're doing so they can seek their own improvement, because we're always content, but we're never complacent, right? And so I'm content to be in this role and to make that sales call, but I'm not complacent. I'm not going to just let myself get to this level of achievement and stop, because I want to keep growing. I want to keep growing. So we come up with two-question coaching. Were you happy with the outcome? No. What would you do differently? Well, coach, I would do this, 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 and this. Brilliant. Those are great ideas. Why don't you implement them, and then we'll come back and talk about them next week. Now we have an agenda of next week coming back and talking about the 3 or 4 things that he or she is going to implement, right? And they're self-subscribing or self-prescribing the improvement because they're learning how to coach themselves. It's called two-question coaching. Two-question coaching is really, really simple. It's profound. We don't need all this sophisticated blah, 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 blah as a leader. We need to get to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter is, if you want them to improve, all right, are you going to be the only one investing in their improvement? Or are you going to coach them to invest in their own improvement by how they address themselves as they go about their business? Sales calls, face-to-face meetings, leadership meetings, management meetings, HR meetings. I don't care what the topic is. It doesn't matter what the topic is. Babe, talking to my wife, right? Hey, you know I love you, right? Yeah. but let's go on a date because I want to love you better. I want to love you more. I want to get to know you better. Was I happy with the outcome? Oh man, I'm happy with the outcome. But am I just going to sit there? No, I'm going to continue to work on this marriage because this marriage is valuable to me. And so I'm going to continue to work on the marriage. Okay? It's profound. It's simple. It's simply profound because we overcomplicate things so many times. The young man's coming off the field playing football for me. Son, what are you seeing out there? What are you seeing out there? Well, I'm seeing this, and this. How's it going? I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked, Coach. Are you happy with that? Not at all. What are you going to do differently when I send you back out? Aha! Now he is going to start doing the work of examining what he is willing to do differently. If he's not willing to try something differently, then he's going to continue to get his butt kicked, right? Okay? And I'm going to have to pull him out of the game. But if he is willing to examine what he can do differently, he is now coachable. And because he's coachable, I will work with him to get him to behave a little bit differently, and we'll figure out a way to beat the guy across the line. Same concept. It starts with our contentedness, but our desire to grow. And then we ask them the two-question coaching. Were you happy with the outcome? What would you do differently? Folks, give it a shot. If you need some help implementing it, applying it, I'm here. Reach out. I'll be glad to connect with you to walk you through. But give it a shot. Try it. Apply it. Don't just listen to me drone on and on about it. Do something with it. See what comes of it, right? Don't expect miracles right away. You got to apply it. You got to put it into practice. There's help. There's people like us out here. We can help you walk through it. I guarantee if you embrace this into your world and start applying it to your world, you will fill up journals of lessons that you used to call mistakes, and you'll feel really good about it because you're getting better and better and better at what you do. Thanks for tuning in while I'm out here fishing. Good luck. God's help.